Hello friends, welcome back. Another exciting episode. We're going to talk about the Stevie Wonder classic, Don't You Worry About a Thing. Now Stevie Wonder, perhaps the ultimate genius as far as popular music, moving around different forms, bringing in jazz, bringing in soul, pop, really a genius. And this song is going to give you a little bit of excitement in your weekly gig, because instead of the usual old drony 4/4 rhythms, we're going to bring a little bit of Latin feel into this. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The first part of the song actually is that Latin rhythm. So it's going to be basically using the thumb on the root, on the 6. We're going to play it in A minor, okay, and then go into C major. But we're going to play it in A minor because on the guitar, A minor is right in the middle of the guitar, and we can go here, we can go here. It's just a nice central key that we can play with. And so we've got the A minor here with the bar, playing that bass string with the thumb, and then when our 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring, we're going to move, instead of the old finger style, which is typically on the first 3 strings, we're going to shift these up to the 4/3/2 strings, okay? And that's how we're going to play the whole song, okay? Giving that little jazz comping feel using the thumb and the 3 fingers. Now you can move the 3 fingers separately, you can move them together, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to start out with an A minor chord. So we've got the A doubled, and we've got the C, and then we've got the E, okay? So we've got basically an A minor chord, but we're playing thumb and 3 fingers together. So that's the first chord, and then what we're going to do is take that second finger and put that down, take the 3rd finger off, and we've got what they call the A minor major 7. So again, we've got the A on the bass. Now instead of that doubled A, we've got a G sharp, right? Which gives us the major 7th interval. And again, we've got the 3rd and the 5th untouched at the bottom. So we've got A minor major 7. Then we just take that finger off, so we just have a single bar, and that's the A minor 7, right? Notice that the A is going to the G sharp, going to the G to give us that minor 7, and then we're going to go and get the A minor 6 by playing, again, the A bass, but now instead of first finger, we're going to move the second finger to do that, and then we're going to put the first finger down here on that F sharp, which is on the 4th string, and then the 3rd finger is going to finish that up with a bar, okay? So we're going to get this, an A minor 6 chord, very close to a diminished chord feel, but that A minor 6. So with those 4 chords, we've got A minor major 7, A minor 7, A minor 6. That might sound very familiar to you. Of course, the classic Stairway to Heaven does that exact same thing along with many other tunes. Okay, and also if you do have trouble with that bar, you could play it without the bar, and you could play it just on the 4/3/2 strings. And what I'm doing here is playing the thumb on the 4th string and then playing the 1 and 2 back in the finger style position of 3 and 2 string, right? So that's another way you could play it if you didn't want to get that heavy bass and if you weren't really comfortable with the full bar. Now you can do this rhythm a lot of different ways. If you're just starting out, again putting it with the verse, we've got everybody's got a thing, okay? Everybody's got a thing. And then adding in a little rhythm, boom, 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 boom. Could do a lot of different things here. In this one, I'm just doing the 1st and the 2nd string. first and second finger, if you will. Da, 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 da. Again, the thumb and the first finger together. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool little pattern you could do. We're going to play the bass notes steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to basically be doing two measures here, right? 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. Or you could just do 1, 2, and 3. So however you want to do it. You want to do it finger style, you want to do it just chordal, either way will work. But again, the rhythm is basically a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so you've got that going. So now we're going to go into the verse and we're going to sing. Do that little vamp. Everybody's got a thing. And now we're going to go to a G minor 7 with just a bar, but some don't know how. C9 to handle it. F major 7, and then our famous Jimi Hendrix chord, the E7 with the 7 with the sharp 9. Okay, again, this little finger, putting those two strings down, first and second string on the 3rd fret, and then playing the E7 up here. Okay, and that's the whole thing. So we've got da, 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 G minor 7, C9, F major 7, E7, sharp 9, and you see how cool that sounds. So we've got, again, and it's going to be played twice, right? Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, staking the things not worth having. And then a couple of stomps on that E7-9, and then we go into the chorus. Don't you worry about a thing. And again, we're doing it on an A minor 7. Now, you could go to a C major 7. I've seen people do that. This song has a lot of colors in the harmony, so it gives you a lot of options. I'm just going to go back to the A minor 7. Worry about a thing. Okay, and kind of keeping that same rhythm in my head. Da, 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 da. And we're just going chromatically down with one single bar. Da, da, da. Don't you worry, again C9, about a thing, mama. F major 7. So really the chords are the same, but used slightly differently. Don't you worry about a thing. Then a chromatic down to the G minor 7. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Okay, and now we're going to go to a D9, because I'll be standing on the side. G7, when you check it. Now here is very cool. We're going to do, basically, taking that G7, we're going to slide up to a C7, okay, same form, but now on the 8th fret, and now a C7, but we're going to use the 3rd finger right next to that 2nd finger and get a suspended on the dominant 7, a suspended 4, and notice how we just go da 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 da. And again with the fingers, you can use 2, 3, and 4, or you can just use 2 and 3. However you feel it sounds best. It is tricky to get the 2, 3, and 4 sound in there. You get that fifth. Okay? So the 2 and 3 strings with the for 1 and 2 fingers works fine, right? And all we're going to do here is we're going to go from the C sus to the C7. Going to come down a half step, B sus, B7, B flat sus, B flat 7, A sus, A7, A flat sus, A flat 7. Actually easier to play than say. G7 sus, G sus. And then we're going to finish it with a C. You could do a C major 7, or what I like to do is just leave the pinky off and do a C major 7 with a 9, or a C major 9. Okay, and the only thing changing with the fingers is that the thumb's now coming to the 5th string for that C bass. So you're going to play this, okay? Da 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 da. So this is the whole chorus, okay? So we're going to come back up here to the A minor 7. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Okay? 'Cause I'll be standing the D9 when you get out. So let's do from the chorus, we're going to go, don't you worry about a thing, A minor 7, chromatic down to the G minor 7. Don't you worry, C9 about a thing, F major 7. Okay, and then the D9, da, da, G7. And then here we go on the chromatic, C, D, B, B flat, A flat, G. And then major 7, major 9 really. And then we're back to da 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 da, and back into it. That's the whole song. And then you're just riffing on that whole song. So, a lot of interesting, cool things here. Little rhythm, little extra rhythm to get yourself a little bounce on the gig. And so, if you put it all together, it should sound something like this. Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, just taking the things not worth having. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, da, ba, ba, da, 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 da. And on, and you get the idea. So, my friends, that's basically the song, and you can really have a good time with this song. Add a little rhythm feel to your repertoire, and get that little bounce in the audience that you're looking for. So, I hope you enjoyed that, my friends. A little bit of a Latin feel, a little Stevie Wonder genius to sprinkle into your existing gig. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got something from it. Again, don't forget to drop any comments or suggestions that you might have. Always a pleasure to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so I can keep on bringing you lots of these shared little items that I've come across in my years playing. Again, my friends, have a great day, and don't forget that Latin feel.